If you are looking for an unboxing video on the Canon TS 5120, stay tuned because that's what we're doing today. Hey YouTube, what is going on? Brandon here with Best Printers at bestprinterstech.com. Today, as I said, we got the Canon TS 5120. We are going to be unboxing it, setting up, and then I'm doing a quick review on it. This is one of the most basic Canon models, so I really want to go into what you're going to be getting, the value out of, the money that you're spending on it. It's advertised as being able to print pretty good quality photos and other designs. So we'll put that to the test with a print quality test video that's separate from this video. So I'm going to leave a section in the description below that's videos, and that's going to be one of them. The next one will be the ink installation. So if you needed some assistance, some more in-depth video about being able to install the ink on this printer, that'll be the second one. So a ton of information there. These videos that I make are filled with a ton of information, and as well as links. As I've said, there's the video links, but then there's also going to be a link for this actual printer that will be available in the US, Canada, and the UK, and various other countries, as well as some other products that I mentioned along the way in this video. But this printer will be the first link in the description below. If you find that this video ends up being helpful to you, please make sure to like. And if you want more videos like this, reviews on different printers or how to fix printers, but also print quality, how good certain printers are in certain areas, photos or just fast printing. My channel covers all of those aspects. If you have any questions at all about this printer, go ahead and comment below. Alright, but that's enough of me sitting in front of the camera. Let's get right into opening this box up and taking a look at this printer. Okay, so what you are going to be getting in the box is, of course, the printer along with some printer ink, a CD, a manual, and of course a power cable. So the first thing you're really going to want to do here is remove all the tape, all the plastic that's on it. I will say up front that I was really impressed with the print quality, specifically with photos for this printer. This is a much less expensive than other printers on the market. And it performed really well. So really check out that video. Again, it'll be in the description below. But yeah, you're really going to want to take off all of the plastic tape. Okay, because once that's removed, you'll be able to then install these ink cartridges. So I will leave a link to some remanufactured versions of this ink. If you're currently having issues with your printer not being able to print, stay tuned. There is an ad. This doesn't apply to this printer specifically, but it does if you're having issues with any other printer virtually. So quick ad and we'll come right back to it. If you are having issues printing, let me have your attention. There's a way for you to save money by fixing your printer yourself. If you can't print a certain color, your prints are faded, or you can't print at all, the solution is the Best Printers Cleaning Kit. This kit has been used to fix hundreds of printers and has saved consumers hundreds in saved printers and printer ink. This kit is also compatible with most printers. There's a link in the description below. Go ahead and get yours now. We guarantee you will be satisfied with the results or your money back. If you get yours now with Amazon Prime, you can have it within a few days and be back to printing again without spending hundreds. This is the best option. You're just one click away. Okay, so if you needed a more in-depth video on how to install the ink cartridges, that will be in the video section in the description below. But at this point, you're really going to be setting up the printer, and at this point, they're asking us to insert some paper. So there's a bottom and a top back paper tray. So two paper trays. And here you're going to be seeing me put paper into the back top paper tray. So you're just going to flip these two flaps up basically and move those blue pieces to the side. Okay, and then you're going to be inserting your paper in the back. So, and you're going to want to make sure this part on the back is fully extended so that you can your paper can lay on the back there. So once that's installed, you are then going to hit OK. It's going to process. And now this is where it gets kind of complicated. There's your bottom paper tray, and you can place some paper down in there as well. I did have a little trouble printing from the bottom paper tray. I guess it was how I installed it. But here is where you're going to be connecting the printer to either a smartphone or a computer. So you're really going to want to pay attention here, because it's hard to get away from the screen, and it's telling you need to connect right away. But what you can do is hit the stop button, and it should take you to a normal screen. Now if you're using the manual, there's some QR codes that you can scan with your smartphone, and it'll pull up a video on how to do certain things on the page. So if you have a smartphone, and if you're kind of good at following some directions via video, you can use that. But what I'm doing here is I'm connecting via smartphone, and I'm downloading the Canon Print app. It should be in your app store, either Google Play or your regular app store and in your iPhone. And I kind of tinkered here a little bit with it. It was a little difficult, but basically you can either connect via Wi-Fi, you can do it via Bluetooth, you can do it from your router. I won't really go into those instructions, because honestly, here in the video, it wasn't coordinated enough to where I can give you that. What I will say, I did end up connecting with my smartphone, and that's where I got into being able to print some photos. And also, if you have some documents on there, it works just fine. Another option is for you to connect your A to B cable directly to the computer. So this does have an A to B cable port. It's basically the USB that connects the printer to the computer. Yeah, at this point we are still not connected, but as you see there's no touch screen. You do have to use the dial on the side, so we're still kind of tinkering here with the smartphone. There's a lot of different options for you to be able to connect, but once you're connected to the smartphone is really great, at being able to print from it. And the app that is on the smartphone rather has a lot of different options. You can change the size of the photo paper, which is very, very straightforward, comprehensive. So I was able to do some 5x7 and then some 8x11, I believe, as well. So you can switch it a lot, and it's very easy to understand once you get the hang of the app. So I did print a few test pages. This is not the print quality test. I'm just printing this. This is randomly on my phone. But honestly, for the price that I paid for this printer, I am very surprised with the quality, with the functionality, it being able to connect to a smartphone, and just the Canon printing app is so helpful. It's a smaller body, so this is just something that will take a lighter volume. You're not going to be able to do a very big load of printing with this printer, but you do have some of the basic functionality. The only thing I will say I wish it had, and of course it would just be more expensive because of it, is the top paper tray. That is the feeder where you can feed in documents. You also would have a scanner on there, but you really don't even need a USB. If you're able to switch your photos from your camera to your phone nowadays, is how you're able to do that. You really can just print directly from your phone the photos that you need to print. So this is a great printer if you're starting out and you want to spend the smallest amount as possible. You have a budget, but you do want to print photos. I would highly recommend this printer. This printer was great with photos, and I would again recommend that you go back and take a look at the video that I am posting with the print quality test, because it did phenomenal. It has all the different options you would want. It would be great if they could get to the point where it's touchscreen and affordable, still at the same time, and add some other things, make it affordable, and that would be great to have all these different functions. But it has the basic ones, and that's really, at the end of the day, if that matters to you, well, then this printer is the right printer for you. So I'm very, very pleased with the printer myself, honestly. And I might keep this as one of my primary printers, which I haven't, done in the past. So that just goes to show you that this was an excellent printer and it was an excellent price. So again, be mindful of the links in the description below. If you have any questions at all, comment below as well. Make sure to like and subscribe. But thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time.